Hey YouTube, I'm about to do a story time on the time I had got locked up. So let me backtrack on this story. I was about 19 years old when this happened. Let's see, how do I want to start? Yeah, I was 19 years old when this happened, and I remember my granddad had got mad at me. I forgot exactly what he had got mad at me about, but he had got mad at me, and then he had took me off his insurance. So my mom, she had told me that she found somebody on Facebook, which I should have known. She found somebody on Facebook that was doing insurance, and where he was saying basically, you know, he doing 6 months. Yeah, I believe it was like 6 months. It was 6 months for like $150. So, and then I believe she reached out to him and asked him, like, you know, was it legit, and can I take it to the Secretary of State, and, you know, if I get pulled over, will the cops believe that it's real insurance? He told her yeah. He told her yeah to everything.
Okay.
I remember us meeting up with this guy. We met him at White Castles. I had paid him $150.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we met him at White Castles, and I remember, so we pulled up to White Castles. He got the papers out his trunk.
Really, nigga?
Cause I was walking, me and mom had walked up to. He got the papers out his trunk.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
This is a real story. This is a true story. He got the papers out his trunk, and what did the insurance say? I don't even remember the name of the insurance, but whatever. So he got the papers out his trunk, and I was asking him, I had questioned him again. I said, are you sure this is real insurance? You know, I could take this to the Secretary of State. He told me, yeah, I got plenty of customers that, you know, they take it to the Secretary of State. You're able to get your tags. And if you get pulled over, you can even take it to court, all that. And he was like, it's only $150, and this is going to cover you for 6 months. I'm like, all right.
Got him! Got him!
So I paid him the $150. We drove to the Secretary of State. This is another day, but we drove to the Secretary of State. And he was honest about this, because when I went to the Secretary of State and I gave them the insurance, I gave them the paper, they looked at it. I was nervous. When I had walked up to the line and I had gave them the paper, I was nervous because I thought they was going to be like, you know, this is fake insurance. Nope. They gave me my tags and everything. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe this was real insurance. Okay, so to fast forward. I remember I was at work. I remember my boyfriend had dropped me off at work. And when I got off, he had came and picked me up. We was, I used to work at Tim Hortons in Melvindale. Melvindale, yeah, we another day for that. But yeah, so we was driving, we was leaving out. Some told me as we was leaving out, about to get onto the street as I'm leaving out of Tim Hortons, some told me to go in the opposite way, because I used to go a different way when I didn't have insurance, because I knew the police, you know, the police out there, when they see you ain't got no insurance, they instantly tow your car with no questions asked. They just take your car and have you walk in, finding your way. Some told me to go a different way, but I went a whole different opposite way than I usually go. So I seen the cops. They were sitting in this plaza. I seen them, but I'm thinking it was a car. It was like 2 cars behind me, and I'm like right in front of the light. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they don't, you know, they ain't gonna see me. I'm able to get through. I'll be able to keep going. Nope. As I drive past the light, the police pull me right over. In the middle of the street, they pull me over to the side. I'm right in front of this Rite Aid. Instantly, as soon as he get out of the car, he don't say, oh, you know, I'm pulling you over for this. No, he instantly told me, take your keys out the ignition and give me your keys and step out the car. And I'm like, okay, so for what?
Really, nigga?
He's talking about your insurance. It says you don't have no insurance on this vehicle. So I should have just, you know, went on with it. But no, I'm arguing with this man like, no, it's no way. It's no insurance on his car. I just paid this man for this insurance, and I just was able to get my tags and everything. So I was looking around for my insurance because I'm like, there's no way you about to take my car right now. I got insurance. So I looked inside my glove department and I had the paper. As soon as I had showed the man the paper, he had walked back to his car, looked it all up, came back and told me that he's about to arrest me. Talking about this is fake insurance. When he told me he was about to arrest me, my heart dropped.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. So he has me step out the car, he puts the handcuffs behind me, starts walking me to the car. I remember I gave him away from all my stuff. And I was just sad. I just gave him everything. I didn't know what to do. I gave him my phone, I gave him my purse, everything. He had walked me and put me in the back seat of the car. I was just looking out the window like, wow, I just can't believe this. I'm really about to go to jail right now. And I felt bad for my boyfriend because he had to stay at the store and find his way home because they had totaled my car, took me to jail. Fast forward a little bit, I remember I was driving in the back of the police car. We pulled up to the police station. And I remember I asked him, I said, okay, now since I'm going to jail, am I about to be in a cell with a lot of people? I said, can you please put me in a cell by myself? Like, this is my first time going to jail. And he like, I don't know, we'll see. He just had a whole attitude. So when I get there, it was a cell. I was hoping it wasn't nobody in there. Thank God it was nobody in that cell. I was in the cell by myself. It had the most nastiest toilet in there. It wasn't even no bed. It was, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just some hard wall against the, Alright, I'm bad. My daughter keep waking up, so I gotta interrupt it. But I was saying, I was describing the cell. So basically the toilet was so nasty and very small. Then you have this, it's like it was like a long table against the wall. That was supposed to be the bed. It wasn't no pillow on it, wasn't no blanket on it. That was just all I had to sit on. So I believe I was there. I was able to make, I think I was able to make like 3 or 4 phone calls. So I had called my mom first. And when I told my mom, I'm like, yeah, Mom, I just got my car towed and then I just got arrested because I have fake insurance. All she said was, oh God. And she's like, let me call you back. Not no, oh, I'm sorry, you know. Then I called my boyfriend to see if he had made it home. Then they had made me go back in my cell. I sat there. I believe I was there for, I think I was there for about like 3 or 4 hours. I was there. So I was just sitting there. I didn't have nothing to do. So I ended up, I was just sitting there just waiting, hoping. I kept asking them, like, you know, have y'all heard from my mom? Is my mom coming? You know, has anybody showed up for me? And they kept telling me no. And then they were saying that if nobody comes at a certain time, they'll end up releasing me, or they'll end up taking me to a different police, in a different jail cell. So I started getting nervous. I'm just like, please, I'm like, somebody gotta come for me. So fast forward, they ended up letting me out, and they were telling me that I'm gonna have a court date and stuff like that. And they ended up telling me to go to the front to speak to somebody about when my court date would be. The lady ended up telling me what's gonna happen from here, letting me know that they seized my car. My car has been impounded. So I remember I ended up walking out and I see my mom driving past because I guess she wasn't paying attention. She drove right past the police station. So I was just standing there irritated. I don't know where she was going, so I had to wait for her to turn around and come back. So the moment that my mom had pulled up, she had my granddad in the car. So my granddad already irritated. They both just looking at me crazy. But I'm just like, I told them, I was like, I don't understand why you're looking at me crazy. When my mom is the one that found this insurance, my granddad like, yeah. So yeah, that was the worst time of my life. My car had got seized. Oh yeah, let me fast forward a little bit more. So what happened with my car is I had to go to court. I had to get a lawyer. I had to report the guy that gave me this insurance. I had to go through all that. This took about 3 or 4 months for me to get my car back. They was trying to auction my car so many times. And they were trying to put a felony on my record. Thank God I was able to get a lawyer and I was able to fight this and I was able to get my car back. Because if I didn't, this would have been all bad for me. But if y'all like my story, comment down below what y'all think. Give this video a thumbs up.